I just dropped my camera from like waist level onto concrete floor.
So I wanted to show you guys some examples of x-rays that were not taken by me, but I did Google some just sample images to show you guys. So these are not my images. I don't own them. I do want to say that these are not perfectly positioned. I am just showing example x-rays of certain views that we took this day. So first we had a knee order, and these images unfortunately are not marked, but you get the gist. They're also kind of cropped a little funky, so I would not send any of these. These are just examples of what a knee x-ray may look like. So we took a standing AP view, unilateral. Some providers like bilateral standing views. It just depends, but this is a weight-bearing view technically. So we did a unilateral standing view of the knee, and then we did a lateral on the table, so a recumbent position. And then also a sunrise view, unilateral. Some places will do bilateral. Totally depends on the protocol of the radiologist and the ordering physician. Next up, we took some spinal pictures, and we did an AP lumbar spine as well as a lateral, and then we did the flexion extension views. There's some helpful diagrams out there on Google. I think this one's really nice because it's labeled and helps you visualize each of the structures, but unfortunately, neither of them are actually marked with an actual marker, so that's unfortunate. I don't know why a lot of the images on Google are that way, but next up, we took a shoulder, and this physician, I don't know why, but his protocol for this shoulder view is a 𝙗𝙪𝙨𝙨 and an axillary. So we do the supero-inferior axillary, and we do not hang ours like this. We hang ours as if they are laying on their spine, so supine. I just thought I would show you guys some of the images that were similar to what we took that day.
Hi everyone, I just got done with shadowing for a little bit, and I don't think I've even vlogged today. Hello, my name is Julia. For those of you guys who are new here, welcome. I'm so happy to have you here. If you are new here and you don't happen to know who I am, I'm an x-ray tech, and I actually just got a new job, and I'm going to be training into CT and MRI. So I'm actually going to be filling in for x-ray and like the front desk and stuff if they ever need help. There's a couple x-ray techs here, but also two of them kind of fill in mammo. So this is a full modality clinic, and it's a private clinic, so it's really flexible here and really laid back, and I actually know a lot of the people that work here, so it's really cool to be integrated into this team. But I text the x-ray tech asking her if I could shadow for a little bit. So I came in, it's a Tuesday. One of the ortho doctors is working right now, so we basically just get kind of like random exams throughout the day that are added on. But we had a shoulder, an L spine flexion extension, and a knee. So it was nice to see some ortho stuff. I've said this in past YouTube videos, but I used to work at a college clinic, so a lot of my patients were people that were my age to their 40s. So a lot of them didn't have a lot of like the health conditions that some of the elderly patients would have, obviously. So it's going to be nice to start working back in with patients of all ages again. I'm excited for that. I felt like I wasn't as challenged with my old job. I loved my old job, don't get me wrong, but I'm really excited to start this new career. So being said, I just wanted to see how their x-ray equipment worked. So they actually have a Samsung machine and it has a remote where you literally push a button and the whole thing parks itself. You can pre-program like certain exams. So like a cross-table lateral hip, you just push the P1 and it heads over to that positioning that the tube is like set for. So it's a really cool unit. So anyway, I am going to go run to my parents' house. One of our dogs is having some tummy issues today, so I'm gonna go give him some probiotics, and then I'm gonna run to the scrub store. I purchased some scrubs a few weeks ago and I bought the wrong size. They were like massive on me, so I had to return those. So I'm gonna go see if our local scrub store has those in stock in my size, or if I can see if I can order them, because I don't want to pay for shipping again, and I get a discount for being a healthcare worker at this local scrub store. So that was just a little bit of a like work day in my life. I took a few clips of what the x-ray room looked like. Hopefully I can start to show you guys a little bit more in depth, since this is a private clinic and it's not affiliated through a hospital or affiliated through a university. So being said, of course I can't show patients, I can't show their x-rays of course, but I can at least like tell you guys a little bit more of what I do on a day-to-day basis and like show you guys the actual room. Because the old hospital I worked at, they actually had a policy that you can't take photos or video or anything in actual patient rooms. So that means the x-ray room. So at my hospital job, I wasn't allowed to like take a video of the x-ray room to show you guys what it looked like. So I'm sure that's just due to like JCO and health code violations. Fun stuff. All right, I'm gonna drive home and let the dogs out and then go to the scrub store. Hi everyone, so it's a few days later and I kind of debated whether or not to actually even post this video, but I edited the few clips that I had last night and I decided that I just wanted to like sit down and talk to you guys a little bit before ending off the video because it is kind of short. I wanted to do a scrub haul first of all. So I went to that scrub store. I didn't take any clips in there because I was in there for like 5 minutes. I'll show you the top that I bought. So this is the Cherokee Infinity line. This is personally my favorite brand of scrubs that I've ever tried. I personally wear a size extra small in the tops and a small in the bottoms. It's just kind of like a darker gray. The material is super soft, stretchy. It's almost like an athletic material, so I think it's antimicrobial as well. Yes, it's an antimicrobial fabric. I bought this top to go along with these pants that I had bought the other week from scrubsandbeyond.com. So I just bought the jogger style scrub bottoms, which these were what I was wearing on Tuesday when I was shadowing. So I had these in black for my old job because we had to wear black, but for this job I can wear any color. And then I also picked up the seal blue. I don't know for sure the color of this, but it's just a light baby blue. Unfortunately, the scrub store didn't have the extra small top in stock, so I ordered it and he said it's going to be here in like 10 to 14 days. So I do have scrubs in the meantime that I can wear. But then I wanted to give you guys a few more updates on my job. So I decided to take the full month of March off from work because I had a bunch of PTO to be paid out as well. So I'm being paid for the whole month, and basically it was like taking 2 extra weeks of vacation. So I had the vacation, so I figured why not? I'll technically be starting the day after Easter Monday. So I'm excited to start. I'm sure you guys are kind of confused like what I'm doing, why I was shadowing an x-ray. So since I won't be working solely only x-ray, I just wanted to see kind of how the unit worked, because if you guys are familiar with x-ray and how each of the machines is so different, I had never seen this machine in action before. It's a Samsung machine and I wanted to see how the machine worked. And every single physician has a different protocol of the views that they want to have imaged. So it was nice to just shadow for a few hours. The morning was a little bit slower, so I did take off. But then when I actually start there, I'll be training, like I said, into the front desk, just helping out with that, learning the insurance portion of it. I think it's important to learn how to do that. I had to learn how to schedule patients at my old job as well. Other things that I wanted to mention is with CT and MRI, basically I will be training from a tech that will be coming up here. So he'll be training me in onto the CT machine, and then I'll have to get all of the exams under my belt, all of the hours of experience, and then I'll have to purchase the ASRT modules and learn the didactic side of all of it. So it's gonna be a while until I am actually like able to work solo in CT and MRI. It will probably be like well over a year, but you have to start somewhere. So I'm really excited, and I hope you guys are excited for me too. Like I mentioned earlier in this video, I would love to show you all more of like what the x-ray room looks like, and maybe do like an x-ray room tour after hours or something. I know a lot of people wish that I could show like me positioning for patients and whatnot, but HIPAA. I could definitely like simulate something, but that's not what my channel is about. I'm not one to teach people. I'm just here to show my experience and show what my life is like being a tech. So if you are looking for a channel that shows like tips and tricks on how to position for exams, this is not the channel for you. There are a ton of other like educational channels out there, but I just don't feel that I'm credentialed to do that. I feel like all of that is for the professionals to do, the educators, the instructors. I don't feel like I have the right credentials to be teaching people on a YouTube channel. So if you guys are in CT and MRI or even an x-ray, I would love to know some of the like essentials that you bring to work each day. I would love to do like a what's in my work bag video. I hope you guys liked that I included kind of what the x-rays looked like that we take. Like I said, this is not an educational video, how to learn how to position for each x-ray. I'm just showing like what an example of an x-ray would be. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you guys can see future content from me. I'm trying to upload 2 times a week. Hopefully you guys have been noticing that. If you guys want to keep up with me on other platforms, definitely feel free to do so. Everything is linked in the description box. So thank you all so much for watching. I will see you guys very soon in a new video.